willpower is limited, but ritual and habit can last forever and can get you into that deep work state. And I'm going to go over one performance enhancer that's completely free, doesn't cost you anything, you can do it anytime, anywhere, that will actually improve your ability to get into deep work and enhance your ability to stay focused and also improve your overall health. Why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you want something that's completely free, you can do anytime, anywhere, and it would enhance your ability to get into deep work? Because right now, you're probably not doing the things you want to be doing. Imagine if every single day you kept avoiding the work you know you need to be doing for a year. You're probably in the same place you are right now. But what if you started doing the exact opposite? Everything you know you needed to do, you did it every single day for a year. Imagine what your life would look like if you went all in and you did everything you know you needed to do. Your life would be a completely different story. But it's not, because you keep falling into those distractions. These billion-dollar social media companies, they all want the same thing from you, your attention, and you keep distracting yourself. I used to spend 3 hours a day on my phone, 3 hours a day looking at a piece of glass and metal. Over 10 years, that's a whole year of my life. A whole year I could have dedicated towards my goals, move my life forward, but I was choosing to look at my phone instead. It wasn't until I realized this that right now everyone's attention span is ruined. So there's a low supply of people that can actually do deep work, but it's extremely always in demand. And so it's a low supply, a high demand, which makes it extremely valuable. And so when I was able to learn this skill, I was getting so much more done. In 3 hours a day, I could get done a whole week's work of work. And I was making so much more progress that I consistently do that now every single day. My life's starting to change. So if you want my help to learn the most valuable skill in today's day and age, scroll down to the description and click the first link right now. Now we're going to talk about the greatest and legal deep work enhancer ever. And I want you to turn the volume down a little bit so no one hears it, just in case. But the power of it, it's exercise. It primes your body for optimal performance and it increases your focus and creativity. And the way it does this is when you exercise, it increases your heart rate and your blood flow. And your veins start to increase in size, which allows your body to actually pump more blood to your brain. More blood to brain means more nutrients it gets, more energy it gets. And the more chemicals that your body produces, like endorphins, the happy chemical, are able to actually get into the brain. So you've got more endorphins in your brain, you're feeling better, you're smiling, you're happy, you're ready to go. And if you think about it, back in the caveman days as well, when we would do exercise is when we would be running towards a prey, trying to find something to eat. And so when we exercise, our heart rate increases, our focus increases, our alertness increases. And so when you prime yourself before doing deep work by exercising, you're in that focused state already, because that's naturally how our body entered focus, of focusing where to find the food, by exercising, by running, by doing some sort of, lifting weights to find the next meal. That's what we used to do. Now let's do it before our deep work by exercising. You're priming your body to get into focus. And if you use it as a daily routine, it builds consistency, and consistency creates results. So it will also transform your body. But if you have it in a consistent time during the day, say you work out, at 8 o'clock in the morning. And so you're building a consistent routine for your body to be in that alert state. And when you're in that alert state, your brain's going to naturally be able to focus better when you're doing deep work. And it establishes a healthy habit that's crucial for being able to be productive. If you think about someone that's really productive, what do? They're someone that's fit, healthy, and they're able to sit down and focus and do work. They're disciplined. What does exercise build? Exercise builds discipline. Being able to lift weights, being able to run distances, doing the same thing over and over again, that builds discipline. It builds your character as well. So sticking to it as a daily routine builds your health, but also enhances your ability to get into deep focus work, because you're building that discipline that you need to actually sit down and focus. And so how can you actually build this? Well, you can do what I call HIIT before work. So what is HIIT? HIIT is high intensity interval training. So a short HIIT session before your deep work will boost your energy and focus. So what does that actually practically mean step by step? What are you going to be doing? What I do is I set a 2.5 minute timer, and I'll do 30 seconds of running on the spot, 30 seconds of jumping jacks, 30 seconds of burpees, 30 seconds of squats, and then 30 seconds of push-ups. And so in that 2.5 minutes, I've done what's called a high intensity interval training workout, where you increased your heart rate, you've increased blood flow to your brain, you've increased that alertness and that sharpness of your mind, and you're ready to get into that deep work session and you're feeling good because all the endorphins are running through your body. So just doing a 2.5 minute bout of exercise gets you prepared for doing deep work. It enhances your ability to focus as well. So 2.5 minutes is worth it. And then I also have HIIT during breaks. So when I'm doing deep work, I might sit down and focus for 90 minutes. And then I'll have I have 15 minutes break. This is what I call my half-time breaks. So I'll do 90 minutes of work, half-time break, another 90 minutes of work. And during my half-time breaks, I'll do a little bit of a HIIT workout where I'm getting my energy back, increasing my endorphins again, increasing blood flow to the body and the brain, and getting my body prepped and focused and ready for the next session of deep work. And it prevents you from burning out, because if you're just sitting down all day, you're going to become stagnant. What is stagnant water like? It's disgusting. Everything dies that goes in there. You can't live in stagnant water. You got to be that river that's constantly flowing, full of energy, constantly moving. That's the same thing for our body. We've got to be moving our body, not sitting down all the time. And so it prevents you burning out and maintains your productivity. Now you're probably thinking now, well, I don't have time for exercise. This is where I call the 3% rule comes in. And the 3% rule is what I used every single day for over 1,000 days to improve my health, where I'll just allocate 45 minutes of my day, which is 3%, towards doing healthy activities. So daily exercise. I'll do 30 minutes of exercise, 5 minutes of meditating, 5 minutes of journaling, and 5 minutes of reading. That would be my 45-minute routine, or 3% rule. And a 3% rule is a mindset. You don't need to be spending hours and hours and hours dedicated towards doing exercise. 3% of your day, that's all you need. You can actually, and 3% of your day is nothing, absolutely nothing. You've got 3% of your day that you can allocate towards doing exercise. You're just coming up with excuses now. And you probably think, well, exercise doesn't improve my performance. Well, if you experiment with it, I trust you it will. Try and do that 2.5 minute workout before your deep work session and see what happens. You'll be ready to go. You'll be raring. You'll be smiling, happy, ready to get into that focused deep work state. So your action plan for this video, what you're going to do is you're going to make exercise a daily commitment. 30 minutes of exercise, doing high intensity exercise, which is the most efficient, where you're getting your heart rate really high, you're doing short bouts of intense exercise. Or if you don't like that, try and find some sort of exercise that you really like doing and you can do it for 30 minutes. This is going to improve your health, improve your cognitive performance during deep work, and integrate a high intensity interval training workout into your work routine. So before your deep work sessions, do 5-10 minutes. I do 2.5 minutes. Just set a timer, do 30 seconds burpees, 30 seconds push-ups, sit-ups, squats, whatever, star jumps. Just do it for 30 seconds and do 5 rounds, 2.5 minutes, and you're ready to go. And during your break, do another couple minutes of high intensity workout just to get your blood flowing again, become the river, not the stagnant water. Now, if you want my help to make deep work a daily habit, I'm able to consistently do 3 hours of deep work every single day. I've been able to get 37,000 followers on TikTok, been able to graduate university with good marks because I was able to sit down and do focused work, especially nowadays. In today's day and age, no one's got an attention span more than a goldfish because of social media and content addictions. So the supply of people that can do deep work is so low, but it's always in demand. And a skill that's got a low supply but a high demand is extremely valuable. If you want my help to learn the most valuable skill in today's day and age, scroll down to the description and click the first link right now.